Techlandia is recorded at the central office on the east side in Portland. Central office is a one stop for all your office or meeting needs. Check them out at centraloffice.com. Welcome to Techlandia, a podcast about and for the technology industry, a place to learn, connect, and engage with leaders and thinkers involved in the technology industry. You can check us out at techoregon.org, Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen. Thank you for listening and enjoy the show.
Welcome to the latest episode of Techlandia, TAO's regular podcast series. I'm Skip Newberry, President and CEO. And with us today, we're pleased to have with us as a guest Dr. Neslihan Alp, who's the Dean of the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management at Oregon Institute of Technology, otherwise known as Oregon Tech. Dr. Alp, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much, Skip. Thank you for inviting me. It's great to be here.
Well, we always start these off with a question about, please, if you could explain for us a little bit or provide a little bit of background, how did you get to your present role with OIT? Where did you start your career, and how did it lead you to where you are now?
Of course. So I joined Oregon Tech in January 2024. So I have been with Oregon Tech for almost 1.5 years right now. So I actually came as the Dean for the College of Engineering, Technology, and Management. But I have been in higher ed for more than 30 years. I'm originally from Turkey. I got most of my education at Istanbul Technical University in Turkey. And then I came to the United States for my PhD, and I got my PhD in engineering management from University of Missouri-Rolla, which is known right now as Missouri University of Science and Technology. So after I got my PhD, I started my academic life here in the United States. And I worked at the University of Tennessee in Chattanooga for 20 years. Started as an assistant professor and moved to the full professor and into administrative roles. After that, I went to Indiana State University as dean for their College of Technology and stayed there for 4 years. And then I moved to Pennsylvania College of Technology as vice president for academic affairs. And I stayed there for almost 2 years before I joined Oregon Tech. So I always loved teaching. And so I started my job as a teacher, as a faculty. Then I really enjoyed the administrative positions as department chair, assistant dean, and now dean. And I really enjoy preparing students and the future workforce for our actually country and for the world. So it's great to see many of our students in different positions in all over the world, and it's great to actually to feel that you touch their lives and you see how they change the world. So this is what I like about my job, and I really enjoy everything at Oregon Tech. It's a great institution, and it's a perfect fit for me.
Well, we're really pleased that you were able to end up at an institution like Oregon Tech because a lot of the work you're leading is really important to a lot of the employers in technology that we work with here in the state. And I'm wondering if you could take a couple minutes just to provide a little background on the role that Oregon Tech has played historically in helping develop talent for the tech industry here in the state.
So thank you so much, Skip. Yeah, I would love to talk about Oregon Tech. It's an amazing institution. And as you know, we have multiple campuses. Our main campus is in Klamath Falls. It's more residential campus. And then we have another campus in Wilsonville, we call Portland Metro Campus. And we have a lot of students here as well. And these are commuter students. And then, we have a campus in Seattle for Boeing employees. So we are teaching several programs. And we also offer our dental hygiene program in Salem as well. So we try to offer different programs in technology, engineering, and healthcare. So we have really unique programs. So this is what makes probably Oregon Tech who we are. So we are very hands-on, and we actually teach applied technologies in our programs. Students spend their time in the labs starting day one, and they really enjoy learning by doing. And this is the way that Oregon prepares the future workforce. And this is why students are well-rounded, and they are finding great jobs, and they are doing really, really good in their jobs because they are learning. They are not just learning through the theory, they are learning with the practical knowledge. So Oregon Tech has around 5,000 students, including the dual enrolled high school students. As college students, there is almost 3,000 students overall in different campuses, and we teach many engineering programs like civil engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, but we also have unique programs like renewable energy engineering. We are the only institution, accredited institution in the United States offering the renewable energy engineering program. And we also have engineering technology, business, and other programs in my college. And the other college, which is called College of Health, Art, and Sciences, has mostly healthcare programs and like medical laboratory science, medical imaging technology, and there are many other medical programs that they are offering. And we also have strong science programs. So the class sizes are small. We try to keep it small so students can learn better. Our faculty are mostly with industry experience, so they know what's needed in industry, and they prepare students accordingly. And we also do some research and try to actually we engage in the research as well. We have some centers, and one of them is actually in Scappoose. It's called Oregon Manufacturing and Innovation Center, which is mostly focused on advanced manufacturing and additive manufacturing. It's a research center that our faculty and students, as well as other institutions, are benefiting from the great facility that we have in Scappoose, Oregon. And we have Oregon Renewable Energy Center, and now we are also trying to create and grow our Center for Applied Computing. So applied computing is a new area that we are trying to actually create more programs. We have a new department called Applied Computing and Geomatics, and we are actually putting some certificates and some courses under applied computing to support our students, but to support state of Oregon. In addition to applied computing, we are also very engaged in semiconductor and quantum physics as well. We have several faculty members here in Portland Metro and Klamath Falls working on different projects related to semiconductor and quantum physics. So we are trying to do our best to prepare our students, but we are also trying to do our best to serve our state and prepare the workforce that they need for the state of Oregon.
That's fantastic. And I know just from looking at TAO and how we're structured in terms of our professional communities, we have a big focus around the application of technology in healthcare and then in clean technology. And we do, of course, a lot of work with semiconductors and advanced manufacturing firms. And lo and behold, if you look at the way that Oregon Tech is structured in terms of its applied aspect to talent development, it dovetails nicely with all those sectors. It's interesting too to hear about the focus on quantum, because as people are looking at semiconductors and the compute layer of the modern AI tech stack, as it were, that's also looming on the horizon. And the Northwest, specifically British Columbia, actually has quite a few quantum-based companies. Here in Oregon, Intel obviously is in that space, but we have a pretty big opportunity there, I would argue. And Oregon Tech is clearly in the mix there. What I would love to shift gears a little bit and talk a little bit about the Higher Education Coordinating Commission grant that you referenced in terms of the applied computing program. And so this was just in the last roughly year and a half that OIT was awarded a pretty significant grant from the state to really focus on different ways to develop talent locally and develop new career pathways as well. So, what are some of the areas of focus within the parameters of the grant?
So thank you so much, Skip. So we are really excited to be part of this grant. And as you said, Oregon Tech received more than $1.2 million from HEC toward workforce development in the technology area. So we have two large projects that we are working on. And one of them is, $500,000, and it is creating a certificate in UX. And this is another department, another team is working on this grant, and they are going to start offering the certificate this fall term. The one that I was leading with a group of faculty and external partner is the workforce development, upskilling, and reskilling professionals in applied computing. And I'm so happy that TAO is part of this grant, and your help, your guidance is extremely crucial for us to be successful for this grant. In addition to TAO, we also work closely with Link Oregon and CodePDX and other external partners to support this program. So whenever we wrote the grant, we just wanted to make sure that we provide something that's valuable for the state. So there are so many people who have degrees, and sometimes they have difficulties to find jobs, or the technology is changing so quickly that maybe they are not well-rounded in order to find a job. So they need a little bit skill set in order to promote themselves. So, and technology and computational technology is changing so quickly. And we thought that if we create a course in applied computing and teach actually people who are interested in learning more about the new technology in applied computing, and they can maybe find better jobs, or they can be promoted in their existing jobs, and they can be well rounded for different positions. That was pretty much the bottom line fundamental of the grant. So when we decided to put this grant together, we realized that it is hard to teach everything in one course, and people will come with different backgrounds. Some of them will have the basic knowledge, maybe some will not have any knowledge at all. So we have to create something that's going to be valuable for everybody. So the purpose of this grant is to educate 100 individuals in the state of Oregon and in the applied computing field. So, and everybody, internal and external people, work together to create a very, very good, well-rounded course, which is a project-based learning that students will work as a team, and they are going to learn by doing. So this is the way that Oregon Tech is teaching, and we wanted to keep this in this course as well. So this is going to be a regular course for Oregon Tech. So people who take the course, and if they successfully pass the course, they can use this course as a college credit in their maybe current universities, or if they want to pursue any other degrees in the future. So it is going to be a college credit course. It's going to be a fully online course. So in this case, people do not have to travel in order to attend the class. So we are going to teach both synchronously and asynchronously. So it's going to be on Wednesday nights from 6 to 9 p.m. So in this case, it's going to be accessible for people if they have full-time jobs. But if they cannot join us during that time, everything will be recorded and will be available for our students. So we try to make it as flexible as possible so people can attend the course. And we have several faculty members from different disciplines, different departments who are participating. We have a faculty from electrical engineering. We have a faculty from mechanical engineering. We have a faculty from computer systems. And we have a faculty from cybersecurity, which is under our applied computing and geomatics department. They are all going to teach different modules in this course. And then we have external partners like TAO, CodePDX, Link Oregon, and others who will be teaching different sessions and prepare students actually for the applied computing field. So the course will have some coding and some basic technical knowledge, but we are not going to go too deep in any coding. So we are just going to teach the basics, and we are going to show them how to apply, this computational technologies in their jobs. So the jobs for applied computing can be in manufacturing, it can be in healthcare, it can be in different fields. So we just want to make sure that they can find how these skills can be used in different type of work environments. So this is why we are really excited. The first course is going to start this summer. We have a summer session at Oregon Tech, which is going to start on Monday, June 23rd. And our first cohort is going to start this summer. It's a 10-week course, and it's once a week. There will be some meetings. And then we are going to work as a team. And each team will have a kind of a person, either internal or external team member, who is going to help them and guide them in their projects. And then each team is going to prepare their projects. And at the end of the 10th week, they are going to give presentations. So we are going to use GitHub to save everything so students can use what they learn and their portfolio in order to find other job opportunities, or maybe to get some promotional opportunities in their existing jobs. So this is why I'm really excited that the course is so general and so applied that students will find different ways to apply what they learned. We want them to have fun. We want them to learn good things, and also whatever they learn, hopefully, is going to open new opportunities for them. So as I've told you, in total, we are going to train 100 individuals. There are different criteria. The most important criteria, they have to be from Oregon. And we are also going to give priority to people who are coming from underserved communities. We actually just put the application form together maybe a month ago, and it's available on our website. And and we have more than 110 people who already applied for the course in the summer. We are only going to choose 40 for the first cohort. And then the second course is going to be offered in the winter term in January until April. And then the third is going to be offered in the spring term. So we are going to offer the same course 3 times. And we'll have 40 students for the first cohort, and we'll have 30 students for the other 2 cohorts. And at the end of the course, students will also receive some kind of certificate, some micro-credentials that they can put on their LinkedIn page, and hopefully use it to find some other job opportunities if they are looking for other jobs. But the goal is to upskill and reskill professionals in applied computing, which is a field that is changing very, very quickly. And we are really excited about the interest and about the team. So we have a wonderful internal and external team that are working really, really hard to put this course together.
Well, it's really exciting to see the amount of innovation happening at the university in terms of being able to kind of meet both professionals and students where they are. Out of some of the conversations with Future Ready, which is the state's couple $100 million multi-year effort to focus on career pathways for people from a variety of different backgrounds. One thing that came up was the need not just to train students, but also to reskill and upskill or provide new opportunities for learning to existing professionals. And this program is one of the first out of the gate that does both things, right? Both focusing on students that are new to a particular business world or professions, and then people who are maybe farther down their career and want to pivot or acquire some new skills. And for students who are interested, you referenced the website, so that would be the source for folks then to look at if they have questions about, hey, do I qualify? And is there a particular URL that you'd like to kind of share with them?
Of course. So I'm going to actually uh, put the URL to our chat so you can share, but it is actually oit.edu. And when they go to Engineering Technology Management, College of Engineering Technology and Management website, so they can just Engineering Technology Management and then backslash and HECC. And they can see the HEC grant for future ready workforce. And there are two tabs, one for students and one for employers. We are also open to employers who are willing to send maybe a group of employees to this program. So in this case, we can tailor maybe a project based on the employer's needs. So this is why we are open to anyone, either they are interested individually or companies who are interested, maybe training their employees in the new technology. It is actually, there's a application form that we refer everyone who is interested apply. Whenever they apply, we have a actually review team who review the applications, and they look at the criteria and they make their selections based on the criteria and based on the application pool. We had a really, really high interest and in a very short time. And hopefully we can continue to provide these kind of trainings in the future. This grant is just for 2 years. The first year, we just spend our time to prepare the course and then to prepare the platform that we need. And the second year, we are going to offer the course. The other advantages of this course, it is going to be free of cost for the participants. So they are not going to pay anything for the course. The tuition and fees will be covered through the grant. And also, each participant will receive a laptop that they will be able to use for the course. And then if they complete the course successfully, they will be able to keep the laptops. So it's great that you are improving your skill set, and it is great that it's not going to cost you anything. And then you'll have a laptop. And so these are great advantages for people who are interested in improving themselves and finding better job opportunities. We are very, very thankful to HEC Future Ready Workforce for this grant. Otherwise, it would be very hard for us to put something like that together. And we know that it's going to benefit the state, and it's going to help the workforce development for the state. And we are also looking forward for ways to continue this kind of trainings in the future as well.
Well, it's fantastic to be able to eliminate some of the typical barriers that prospective students might face who want to pursue opportunities like this. And this program has really addressed all of those. And to employers, I mean, this is an incredible opportunity, right? You have the ability to do customized, essentially training for existing employees, and especially for some of the smaller or mid-sized companies that often don't necessarily have the resources where they can look to do this type of sort of work for their employees. This program is a really tremendous resource. So on that front, I think it would be silly for an employer in Oregon who has a need for some of its employees to get upskilled to not take a serious look at this program. Thank you, Dr. Alp, for sharing some more about this resource that is now online and available. And like you said, there'll be a second cohort too that's going to be put together for the winter. So even if folks missed out on the summer opportunity, there are students or employers that might want to collaborate. There is an opportunity coming down the pike here for them to get involved. And I wanted to give you an opportunity to maybe any kind of final remarks as we wrap up.
So thank you so much, Skip, again for inviting me. It's great to talk about Oregon Tech, which is a wonderful institution in the state of Oregon, preparing the workforce needed for the state and doing great research in different areas and like in technology, healthcare, and semiconductor, advanced manufacturing, quantum. And we are also trying to do our best to support the workforce training with our wonderful faculty and also external partners. As you said, we are very excited about this course. And if people miss the summer opportunity, we'll have 2 more opportunities they can sign up. And hopefully we can continue this grant in the future to prepare more people, more than 100 people. But the university is also emphasizing and investing more in applied computing field area. So we are actually working together to create a BS and in AI, in artificial intelligence. And we have a cybersecurity IT programs, and we are also trying to create some minors and certificates that maybe individuals can be interested either as a major student or maybe as a certificate student. So I really suggest them to look at Oregon Tech website, find different programs, opportunities that they can be interested. And if they are interested in this program, HEC program, so I encourage them to apply. We are going to actually look at the applications carefully and hopefully bring more people on board. And we believe that this course is going to be really, really important for many people, especially for our employers, to see the benefits that the great training that the individuals will receive is going to prepare them for the future. So again, Skip, thank you so much and for inviting me and for letting me to talk about Oregon Tech and the HEC Future Ready Workforce grant that we received. And we are looking forward to working closely with anyone who is interested in upskilling and reskilling their skill set. So thank you so much again.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.